the firearm, GPS tracking devices, a drone, Starlink satellite internet equipment, and other materials. These items have been secured and have been examined to determine their purpose and potential connection to the suspected narcotics trafficking operation. The investigation remains active and is examining the origin, ownership, transportation method, and intended destination of the seized substances, as well as the identities and roles of all persons who will be connected to the operation. Investigators are also examining possible domestic international networks, logistical arrangements, financial transactions, and any other forms of facilitation associated with the suspected shipment. The investigation has generated significant evidentiary leads. They have indeed revealed an organized, sophisticated, complex, and well-funded narcotics trafficking network. They also revealed that this network may have been operating abroad for a considerable period, more than 6 years. Given the quantity involved and the circumstances surrounding the seizure, the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force is pursuing all available investigative leads to determine the full scope of this illicit narcotic operation. Cooperation with relevant national and international law enforcement partners will be pursued when necessary to identify additional persons, networks, or jurisdictions connected to the investigations. We want to thank them for their continuous collaboration and support. As the premises in Glasgow was used in the commission of offenses under the amended Controlled Drug and Substance Act of 2023, it will be confiscated and forfeited in favor of the government and bureau, as provided for under said act. The vehicle which was used to transport the drugs will also be confiscated and forfeited in favor of the government and bureau, as provided for under said act. The Joint National Security Investigative Task Force are also being instructed to take similar actions against the resident of the Paul King, located at BP Road, where the drugs seized on June 8, 2026 were stored, picked up from, and transported to RIA. We want to caution the public against speculation regarding the identities or culpability of individuals who have not been formally charged. Persons currently being questioned or investigated are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in accordance to law. Their arrest and detention as persons of interest does not constitute a finding of criminal responsibility. Information will be released only when it can be verified and when disclosure will not compromise ongoing investigative activities or future prosecution. The government of Bureau remains resolute in its determination to prevent the Bureau from being used as a transit corridor, storage location, or operational base for illicit narcotics trafficking and transnational organized crime. Any individual, regardless of nationality, position, or status, against whom credible and admissible evidence is established, will be held accountable according to the laws of the Republic of Nigeria. We assure the public that no individual, regardless of status, influence, or affiliation, will be shielded from accountability where the evidence establishes criminal responsibility. The Joint National Security Investigative Team assures the Liberian public that the seized substances and other pieces of evidence are being maintained under established evidence management and chain of custody procedures. Further information regarding laboratory findings from a child. This person should start to look around his or community and workplaces and start conducting lifestyle audits of their relatives, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, and questioning the source of their wealth that is enabling them to live above their incomes. Anyone with credible information that may assist the investigation is encouraged to provide such information to the appropriate security authorities. Measures are in place to ensure that witnesses can provide information without fear of intimidation, retaliation, or interference in the public informed accordingly. In closing, the Ministry of Justice remains unwavering in its constitutional duty to uphold the rule of law without fear, favor, or pressure. Justice is not measured by the speed of the investigation, but by the rigor of lawful investigations, the quality of admissible evidence, and the integrity of prosecutions that will withstand judicial scrutiny. The Joint National Security Investigative Team will provide further updates as material and verified developments become available. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Justice Minister, Republic of Liberia. It was as clear as crystal. The full text of the statement will be available to members of the press. It will also be published on the website of the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Information, and the social media pages as well. On that note, we want to say thank you for answering our call on a very short notice, coming here to cover this press conference. Thank you very much. Someone else is